Q103, it is the Rhythm of the Islands. Joining me in the studio is Merton. Okay, I'm kidding. It's Eric Gilliom, who plays the part of Merton in the movie Get a Job. Now, we had this conversation a couple of days ago with Brian about how does serious Eric go from serious Eric to I am wacky, fun, and crazy guy Merton Eric?
Well, that's just, that's a bigger part of my personality than I think that you know about. I mean, I've always been the wacky, kooky guy. I just, in recent years, I got a little more serious, but I'm back to being kooky.
I thought it was hilarious, though, because I went into the movie, and I mean, my apologies if this is offensive, but this was my true feeling. I went into the movie thinking, there is no way Eric Gilliom is going to play comedy. I'm just sorry. Because I've seen, like, the serious musician side. Yeah. And I didn't really catch on to the Barefoot Natives debauchery until after the movie and figured out that, oh my God, you're really funny.
Well, I mean, it was a funny script, it's a funny story, it's a funny premise, and it's pretty, it's a lot easier to play the comedic, guy against the straight man that Willie plays. It's, there's just funny built into the story.
Well, that and the fact that you and Willie, like, you guys clown around with each other all the time. Was it hard for him to, like, stay the serious guy and stay in character during the shoots?
No, not really. I mean, that really is, the movie represents the Barefoot Natives, and the movie is an extension of the Barefoot Natives, of the comedy act. So it was a kind of a natural. And when we do our live shows, Willie generally plays the straight man. So, yeah, I mean, it was a good fit, for sure.
It definitely was. And do you do your own stunts? Because there's some stunts in the movie that I'm like,
well,
ow.
Unfortunately, if you, of course, you can't tell Screen Actors Guild this, but I had to do my own stunts because we didn't have the budget to hire a stuntman. And
ouch.
Yeah, there were many occasions where Brian was going, I think I'm gonna have to cut this out of the script. And I told him, dude, you're not cutting it out of the script. I said, I will figure out a way to do this. And he's like, you sure? And I was like, yeah. And so I'd spend nights kind of plotting, like, okay, how am I going to stand on the handlebars of a bicycle and grab a mango out of a tree? Mm-hmm. So, with the help of some, movie magic, we did it.
Was there a lot of movie magic involved, or was it a lot of, okay, bare knuckles, we're throwing this thing together?
Yo, it was bare knuckles, man. I mean, if we paid for everything in that movie, it would have been over $1 million,
easily.
Because there was a lot of stuff in there. Had we done it legally,
yeah,
it would have cost some money. But Maui, we a couple local boys making a movie. Everybody opened up their doors and really supported the film.
Mm-hmm. So. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep you around for another segment. Is that okay?
I'm hanging, man. All
right. It's Merton. Okay, well, it's Eric Gilliom. But if you see Get a Job, you will always call him Merton. It's telling you, man, this is going to be like your signature character.
All right, man, bring it on.
It's the Rhythm of the Islands, Q103. Taurus Riley. The song is Perfect Woman, Q103. It is the Rhythm of the Islands. And coming, into the studio right now, I should say, and coming from a background like I do, where you have like a, sister that does all the stuff, and then, oh, God, then you got to come behind and do more. It's rough being in a family like that, isn't it?
It is what it is, man. You just have to, my most of my adult life I've been known as Amy Gilliam's brother.
But it was nice on the set because then she came in and she's Eric Gilliam's sister.
That's what I'm talking about. It's about time. Payback.
Oh, man. Was it fun doing the movie together? Because me and my sister cannot work together. We will kill each other.
Oh, yeah. We've been doing stuff together since we were kids. And, my sister's a huge talent. And, we're really close. And, yeah, it's always fun to work with her. We're getting ready to go to Japan next month for a bunch of shows in Japan.
Yeah, but it must have been nice being like, you're on my set now, woman. Ha!
That's right.
Ha! Yeah.
This is my show.
Yeah, you want some bottled water? I'll tell somebody to get it for you. Yeah. And there was like a lot of people in this. I gotta say though, if nobody has seen the movie, the bus scene with the tourist.
Oh man, yeah.
How did you pull that off? Did you actually tell them, "Hey, look, can we just borrow a bus? We'll bring it back. Everything's okay."
That's exactly how it went down, man. We basically, we didn't even, but we told them at the last minute.
Oh.
We just basically told the guys that brought the bus, Polynesian Canoe Adventures. Mm-hmm. They were super cool, very supportive of the film, and we said, "Yeah, we need a bus," and they sent out the bus, and you know, the guy that was the bus driver, basically we just he's like, well, where are we driving today? And we said, oh, we're gonna go in the cane field.
Yeah. Can you launch this puppy?
But you know what? He was awesome, and he just said, let's just do it. And you know, that's just a reflection of how everybody supported this film. Everybody just like, go for it, man. So we did.
God, man. Well, starting today, we're giving out tickets for the film. So this is going to be really cool. And we're doing the big Labor Day premiere. Are you going to be there? Are you going to be hanging around like you did at the last events?
Yeah, I won't be back. I won't be back until the 4th because I'm going to Burning Man again this year.
I know, right? Oh, God, the tough life of Merton.
You know?
Yeah, that's what you should do is you should go to Burning Man and whip out some of the bicycle tricks from the movie.
I'm actually going to show the movie at Burning Man.
Wow.
On a giant screen out on the playa. I'm going to throw the movie up at like 3:30 in the morning and let people just sit there and kind of go, what is this?
I think they're going to love it, though. It's a very universal, very funny movie. And your character, I swear, your character is probably an understated genius in that movie.
Well, you know, it was just, like I said, it was a really well-written role. Brian and I, you know, that character actor, I've been doing that character for a lot of years, but Brian sort of reinvented it and wedged it into the story, and you know he's Hawaii's everyman. He's on the surface, he's the village idiot, but when you really kind of look a little deeper, the guy's not so stupid.
Yeah, he's the village heart.
Yeah, I mean, how dumb does a guy have to be to surf every day in a spot where there are no waves?
Nah, you're right.
You know.
I never surfed before. Perfect. My spot has no waves.
Well, there you have it. See, the movie caters to a lot of people.
Oh, man. Well, dude, thank you so much for stopping in.
Yeah.
Best of luck at Burning Man. Don't do anything I would do. Because there's felonies for
Hey,
those.
what happens at Burning Man stays at Burning Man.
It's Eric Gilliom from the movie Get a Job. We'll come back in just a second. Maybe you can get some tickets. It's the Rhythm of the Islands, Q103.
Want to see more Q103?
Check out our Q blog on our website.
For extended artist interviews, behind-the-scenes videos, and more. Log on to Q103Maui.com today.
The Rhythm of the Island.
Q103.